Hi guys, so we're going to dry flowers again, and these are my previous dried flowers. I'm just going to dry and transfer them. Hi guys, so today we're going to dry some flowers. Alright, so you can see there is extra basin that I have. So what we're going to need is a basin, the gel that I'm going to use to dry the flowers, scissors, just kidding, scissors, and then some brush just to make some art, etc. And of course, we're going to need some flowers. So this was actually given to me by a friend, my previous boss. So what I'm going to do is, so this is my silica gel. Ta-da! If you could see, I still have some of the previously dried flowers here. So I'm going to transfer it here. Okay? And later on I'll tell you why I'm transferring this to here. Alright, so set aside. This is going to be our base, our silica gel, and of course, the flowers. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to harvest the flowers now. But I just want to show this to you in the video. So this is it. And so we're gonna cut. You would want your flowers to be dried nicely. So this is it. So we're gonna cut that one, and I'm gonna cut the Gisophilia or something, baby's breath. Anyway, if that's the right term. I actually don't know what kind of flower this is. This one, it's nice and lovely, but I don't know the name. And this one I've tried before already. This one, they're nice. Actually, I was using them already for my resin arts. So you would want your flowers to be dried. Hang on now, actually. I think I'm gonna show myself in the video. So, I'm back guys. Naghanap lang ako. Pasensya na kayo. Medyo naghanap lang ako ng magandang cover. So, ito na nga ang bulaklak. It's the flower. And as what I was saying earlier on, I don't know the names of this. So, I think I have a different way to dry this one, because from the last set of flowers that I have dried, the daisies aren't really the best to dry via this one, because see, if you could see here, medyo napuputol yung kanyang mga petals. So that's it. Right, so hindi ko kasi mahanap ang tamang angulo para sa video. But anyway, so this is me cutting the flowers fresh from the bouquet. And it's actually nice. Feeling ko nag-harvest ako, charot. And as I was saying earlier on, the daisies, I will have a different way planned. I actually have a different way in my mind. That's been planned to dry that one. Gypsophila. Ginugal ko yan. Alam ko na po kasi baby's breath. So, ayun na nga. And I love doing this kind of stuff kasi wala lang. Gusto ko lang. Keder. This one is actually new for me. So, we'll try this one. I don't know how it's going to turn up. How it's going to end up when it's already dried. And I would suggest that for people who want to do this drying via the silica gel, like I'm not an expert, okay? I'm just doing this to document myself. Charot. I'd suggest that if you dry them, it's better if the flower is still fresh. Like I had this for maybe a week now, so they're still fine. Don't let it, wither na. Huwag yung hayaan na it's already bulok when you dry it, kasi it's not gonna end up well also when you are expecting for a good outcome, you know? So, and this is it. This one, I don't know the name. This one, this is lovely, but I don't know the name also. See, it's nice. And I think I've seen a picture when there's two different colors on the outsides and then the color of the petal itself. This is new to me. I don't know the name. I have a stargazer lily here, but it's gonna be too big to dry, so I'll just leave it like that. I think that's the only thing that's going to the left from this bouquet. Oh, the daisies pa pala. So the daisies, if you want to try daisies, it's not actually, this silica gel won't be the best way to dry them because magputo lang ang petals. Nasisira lang ang petals. Ay nako. Anyways, so medyo marami-rami na rin akong naka-harvest this time, but I want to get all kasi I want to dry them already this time and just leave the daisies and the stargazer lilies. So, for sure, nobody's going to ask. But then, for the silica gel, I think yung nakalagay sa kanyang instruction was like 2 to 3 days or something. But because I'm so masipag, you know, and I'm leaving it there for like maybe a week. Kasi time constraints also. Hang on now. So, I'm back. Pasensya na, I'm not so expert in editing and shooting videos and stuff. So, pinaba ko na siya para makita. And, the most important highlight is the rose. Diba? So pretty. And, so it's nice to be dry these flowers kasi you can keep them for longer. So, say if your jowa or yung mga jowa ninyo would give you flowers or anybody who's important to you, if they're gonna give you flowers, you could do this and keep them for longer. So far, the previous flowers that I have received, I still have them. Actually, they're in one of the paper bags over there. And some of them I have used already for my other art projects. And it's good. You know, you could preserve them. As much as I love to dry this ones, the daisies, I can't. Kasi masisira ko lang siya. And I have seen, well, according to my research, I've seen a different way to dry them out. So, that's really it.
So fast forward what I'm doing. Here I am trying to cut all the flowers I could get from the bouquet, and then I'll show you more later. Bye!
So guys, these are the flowers that I have harvested. Charot. Nakat ko, so this is the, actually it's too much, pero we'll try and utilize it for this project. Okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'll start with the big ones, maybe. Or maybe no. So we'll start with the smaller ones. And then later on, we're going to put the silica gel here. There's probably a better way to do this. But this is my way. For somebody who's like a newbie in this kind of stuff, I am just doing this thing because I like doing it my way. So, it's good to learn from other videos in YouTube, in TikTok, and that's actually where I learned these things from. Actually, I've been dying to do this one. I've done this before. I just want to document this again because I received another bouquet of flowers. Just check if the video is working perfectly, right? How no? Alright guys. Ang okay naman ang ating pagkakaayos ng ating video camera. So I'll start with the flat ones. Okay. Then maybe the bulb ones. Kasi you wouldn't want to put the silica gel inside of these bulbs dahil nga it's hard to take them out. So look at this. It's already dried. So I'd rather suggest na when you do this, the flowers are fresh enough. Kasi you wouldn't have a nice outcome really if it's not fresh. Trust me, I did that before already. So, I've learned from my mistakes. So, this is it. You're going to check. So, medyo flat sila. And this is the silica gel. Okay, so basically, sorry, I have a hair. So basically, i-cover lang natin sila. Like that. Just make sure lang na makover ang bawat bulaklak. Okay. And then halfway through, that's where I am actually going to put the big ones, say the rose, kasi you would want them to be like that. This one. I hope I will have enough silica gel to dry them. And then this one also. Am I actually shooting? Baka I am actually wasting my time here. Yeah. That's it. So, this is it. Pansit. Diba they're so lovely? Hello sa aking neighbors. There. So, the silica gel, I have ordered that from Amazon. It's available. The one that I have ordered is the one that you could reuse from time to time. Kasi sayang pera, girl, you know. You have to be very, very, resourceful. Kailangan, if you're going to use something for our project, something that you could use from time to time, you could hindi one time only lang ang gamit. Kasi sayang, girl. So look at them, so lovely. This is how it looks like. Pre-drying stage. They're still fresh. May bulb ako na iwan dito and I have another. Oh, it's lantak na siya, girl. No? Dispose. I'll take some photos. So, this is it, guys. I have already laid it out. Okay. So, these are the flowers and they're already properly placed in the lalagyan, in the container. So I have my silica gel here and I will slowly pour it over the flowers. Careful not to destroy the shape of it, And I hope it turns out well. I tried this before with roses and stuff and it worked out well. I've used this also with the pink colored flowers in the past. But when I did that, it's actually not as fresh as this one's. So just careful with the pouring. If you could see, my silica gel has previously dried petals. That's actually from a daisy, so I wouldn't recommend a daisy to be dried this way. Kasi it's just going to, it's not nice, the petals will really separate from each other and you're not going to have a proper outcome, a proper output. So, I think this is it so far. I think I have covered mostly all of it. Oh, yan na, girl. Tapos na. So, hello. Ang hirap po mag-video. Tapos nag-art project. Same time, so this is it. I'm just going to cover this one. It's supposed to be a sealed container, but this one is enough. Since ito lang ang container ko na meron, and that's it. And that's it. We'll wait after 2 or 3 days. And I'll take a video of the outcome. Bye! Hi guys! So we're back. And I just want to show you the finished product from the last project. And so here we are. And it took us 7 days to dry the flowers. More with the reason that I had no time to do this vlog. So, and now I have the time. So I'll show you. we have the basin because we're going to pour this over there, and then we have to keep all our dried flowers here. Alright? Right, let's start. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take off, I'll remove this dried petals from the last daisy that I've dried, and we're going to pour this one. Am I even recording there yet? So I just want to make sure that you're all seeing this. So I usually take out the silica gel. So soothing, look at that. And this is so satisfying, look. There you go. You could already see the flowers on the bottom of the container. Oops, daisy. There. So, could you see the flowers? Yay! I think it's a success. I just want to know if the petals are going to separate from the main. Because that's what happened to the daisy. This is what happened to the daisy when we dried them up. The last time, look. The petals separated. Yay! So this is the rose, and it's fresh and it's dried. And I just want to make sure that we remove all the gel in the middle of the flower. Because sometimes they tend to stay inside. Ta-da! Did you see that? Now, on to the next flower. I don't know what this one is, but it's completely dried too, and it's intact. Yay! Another success. There. Could you see it? So, if you're going to touch it, it's malutong, guys. So, and it's the same kind of flower, just different color. Yay! And we have our baby's breath that we could use for our jewelries. And that's another vlog that I have to make time for because I've been doing jewelries and I just don't have the time to film it. So that's the baby's breath. So what I would suggest is that you do it. So it's preferable that you dry the flowers, particularly the small ones like this, at an early stage, not when they're nearly lanta na, what you call lanta, withered. Yay! There you go. So I just haven't tried big flowers yet. So far I've tried the rose, this one, daisies, what was the last one? And then this one, I don't know what it's called. May tinik siya, guys, masakit, aray ko po. Galit siya sa akin. This one is nice too when you dry this. The color is nice and perfect. I don't know if I have other things here like in the second rose. I dried red roses in the past, and the outcome was a success too. And now here we have white roses. Ta-da! Okay.
So since I don't want to bore you too much, I have fast forwarded this video, and there you could see the purpose of the brush. You just want to remove all those silica gels from the small flowers. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!
Right guys, so ito po siya. Ayan na, nagtagalog na ako. Naubusan na tayo ng English, guys. And I hope I can find time to collate all the videos I've made about this and upload it on YouTube. Sana. Kasi so far, medyo busy ang lola mo. I work Monday to Fridays, so it's hard to find time for these kinds of stuff, even though I so love doing arts and crafts. And hopefully, I can find time. Ito siya! And for those who are curious, I've ordered the silica gel, so the color is already like whitish or something. In the beginning, it's a little bit like orangey in color, and it turns red, it turns green when you're drying flowers. But it's reusable. You just have to dry it up again. I think you have to put it in a microwave or something. It's in the instruction of the silica gel. I just didn't read it. Ganun po ako kagaling at ganun po ako kabait and ganun po ako kagaling mag-follow ng instructions. I just do it my way. So, ayan na siya. I have a few more here, but I just want to show you the final product. Ta-da! Look at that. So, you could use it for some arts. Like what I'm gonna do is to put this in and preserve this using resin. So, and that's gonna be a different vlog. And yan na siya. Yan lang. Bye! I hope you learned from this.